Welcome back to the Wibawi Mukti Stadium here in Cikarang. And both teams making their way out for the second half. And then number 19, Kang Hai, has the only goal of the game so far, coming early on after a mistake at the back by Japan. But of course, with both teams already through to the round of 16, the only impact really is who it will play, or the teams will play in the next round. As I say, the winner of this group will play one of the third place teams. That's to be decided, of course. The runner-up in the group will take on Malaysia, who are here watching on. Japan making a change in half-time. Karu Mitoma has gone off. And coming on, Yuto Iwasaki, one of the squad at the under-17, under-20 World Cup rather, in 2017. 7 of these players played in that tournament in South Korea. And of course, let's not forget the Japanese coach, Jeremy Moriyasu, who's just been promoted to the coach of the first team after the stepping down of Akira Nishino after the Russian World Cup. There's plenty of experience. Japan very nearly beat Colombia, took them all the way in the round of 16 in Russia. So second half underway, it's Japan all in blue, kicking from left to right. Vietnam have shown that they're a very well organised team after their runner-up finish in the AFC Under-23 Championships in January. Chin. Van Kiet. Positive start as it was in the first half for Vietnam. Did make a change in that first half. Duc Hoi there coming on late on in the half. Japan, as you saw a moment or so ago, started the second half with this man on the field, Iwasaki. Late challenge, free kick to Japan. Referees handled the game pretty well so far. Just that one yellow card in the first half for Teruki Hara. Foul penalised that time, the challenge on Miyoshi. Needs a good delivery this from Hatsuze. Try and get his side back into the mat. Japan actually made a double change at half-time. They brought on Matsumoto as well, which we didn't see. He was Saki, the other player, to come on. Mitoma was the other player that went off. Mitoma and Hara, two players going off, so reverting more to a 4 at the back in the second half. Japan in a bid to try and get back into the match. See Hatsuse dropping in at fullback now. Challenged by Iwasaki. Sugioka. Maeda. No player on the shot. Well, Matsumoto already having an impact. Nice ball forward. Maeda on the turn though. Comfortable for Tiendung. Maeda. Plenty of blue shirts forward here for Japan. It's just deflected in behind Miyoshi. Just going back to those substitutions, it looks like it might be Endo that's gone off. Confirm the substitutions in a moment. Hara, number 7, is definitely still on the field. There he is. There's the goal that came very early on. Kanghai ceasing on the error, the ball out. Just a little bit too much pace on it for Kamiya from the goalkeeper. Couldn't bring the ball under control, and that's a fairly simple finish in the end from Kanghai. So the reaction from Park Hang-seo, man that was awarded the Labour Medal for his efforts at the AFC Under-23 Championships, came back as something of a hero. Thousands of people out in the streets celebrating. Sure they'll get the same kind of reception if they have another good performance here over the next couple of weeks. Already through to the round of 16. Hara. Tatsuta. There's Watanabe. Miyoshi. Just crowded out by two white Vietnamese defenders. Van Kiet continues to lead Vietnam impressively, the number 10. In addition to that win in Guangzhou in 2010, Japan were runners-up in 2002 in Busan. Starting the quarter-finals 4 years ago in Incheon, beaten by South Korea. South Korea went on to win the gold medal, of course, in their own country, beating North Korea in the final. There's a foul on Sugioka. As we said earlier, it is a very young Japan side, one of the youngest in the tournament. Jimmy Moriyasu given the job of trying to mould the side for the 2020 Olympics, which will be held in Tokyo in 2 years' time. These players will all still be eligible for that, under 23 again, of course. Consider they haven't got an overage player, and most of Vietnam's creativeness has come from their overage men, and it's a pretty impressive performance so far. Still trying to get themselves back into the game though. Suze again with the free kick. Oh, it's headed back across goal by Hara. Hooked away by Van Tan. And then fired high over the top by Kumia. And it was Hara with the initial header, headed back across goal. Van Tone hammered it away. Quite get the direction he needed to find that top corner. The goalkeeper had committed himself. Vietnamese change. Van Tone, the man whose clearance it was a moment or so ago, is the man coming off, and Kong Foong is the man coming on. So second change made by Park Hang-seo. Both teams have one substitution left available to them if they so desire. Still 1-0 to Vietnam. Hara. Tatsuta. Sugioka. Tatsuta. Tatsuze. That's nicely done by Obi. Resisted the temptation to clear it long, finds Sugioka. Not such a great clearance from him though. Now here come Vietnam looking to extend their advantage. Good header Tatsuta. Matsumoto. Tatsuta, just caught by the substitute, Kong Foong. Just a clip of the ankles. Sugioka's throw. Endo. Trying to create a shooting chance. Matsumoto. Tatsuta. Driven long again, looking for Hatsuze. Just overhit though. Miyoshi. Japan claiming that should be their throw, but Vietnam will happily claim it and slow things down to their own pace at the moment. Miyoshi. A heavy challenge on Vun Hao. Just went straight over the top of the ball, I think, just trying to clear it. Caught the knee quite painfully of Vun Hao. See Hijami Moriyasu down on the sidelines. Be interested to see now that he has got the full Japanese job whether they keep him on at the under-23 role. It's a role last occupied some 20 years ago by Philippe Trousier, the Frenchman, who looked after trying to get a side into the Olympics and to do well in the World Cup. How shot hit Matsumoto. Van Kiet. Endo. Tatsuta for Japan. Still trailing by a goal to nil. It's overhit. Maeda will chase onto it all the same. The flag's just gone up for offside anyway against Japanese striker Dezen Maeda. Just went a fraction too early. Just kicking the ball back to Ten Duong, the goalkeeper, saying it should be a little bit further back than that. I think the referee agrees with him, and they'll reach a happy compromise. So both teams will relocate to Benghazi after this. The winners will play the winners of the group will play whichever third place team they meet on Wednesday, while the runners-up play Malaysia on Thursday. So a couple of days off after this. Hara. Hatsuze. Lovely ball. Oh, just bounced away from... Brief glimpses of pace that might cause some problems. Sugioka. Matsumoto. Bills for offside, not given though. That's good covering from Dintrong. Hara. Just the wrong side of the crossbar onto the roof of the net. Stood that one in Endo, but just came off the outside of the boot slightly, hence couldn't get the right angle on the cross. First gold medals have been awarded in the Asian Games today. A couple already for China. Who will be taking gold in the football, I wonder? That's a trip by Maeda. That's clumsy. Good Football down the line. Miyoshi was trying to feed it down the line. They just clipped the heels of Doimank. The football competition into its second week, of course, due to the amount of fixtures. Basketball, handball, water polo all began before the opening ceremony last night. The main bulk of sports starting to get underway today. Over 40 different sports in the Asian Games. Got those two demonstration sports as well for the first time. Esports, which is electronic gaming, and canoe polo. Esports is expected to medal in 2022. Japan still trying to get themselves back on level terms. Away by Doimank. Hara. Matsumoto. Double change at half-time hasn't really given Japan the kickstart they would have liked in this second half. Matsumoto has been reasonably impressive in previous matches when he's appeared. Started both the opening two games. By Osaki. Endo. Trying to find Hattuze, but misplaced again. It's just about sums up Japan's afternoon so far. I don't think they've managed a single shot on target as yet. A couple of times they've found some space with headers which have gone back across goal. Park Hang-seo and his coaching staff still making sure their side stand firm at the back. Will be some record if they can go into the round of 16 having not conceded a goal. It's Tatsuta. Matsumoto. Vietnam supporters continuing to make plenty of noise as they have done throughout all their group matches. Hara. Tatsuta. Flipped by Miyoshi, but trying to be a little bit too clever. Comfortably tidied up by Tianzong. On the chase again, but not for the first time, too close to the goalkeeper. Watanabe just over hitting that ball forward. First time he's been called into action. Kita Endo with a sharp turn away from the defender. Kept the shot low. Goalkeeper had to get down sharply and did make the save. Much better from Japan though going forward. Corner from Hattuze. Away by Tianzong. Inside the final 20 minutes of this final Group D match. Vietnam just about hanging on to their slender lead at the moment, giving them after just a couple of minutes from Kang Hai. Endo. Tatsuta. Atsuze. Corner. A little bit of pressure at the moment, Vietnam. So their substitutes warming up behind the goal. Just one more change available to Park Hang-seo, having made a couple already. Corner's been taken short this time. Hatsuze. Slightly better angle for the cross for Iwasaki. It's a good ball in as well. Tatsuta was arriving, but excessive use of the arm from the big central defender. So a free kick goes to Vietnam. Foul on Vun Hao. Foul on Maeda. It's a little bit of pushing and shoving. Doi Mank was involved. It was his foul on Maeda. There's a little bit of a follow-up challenge as well from Duk Hoi. Was well played by Sugioka. Still doesn't manage to keep hold of possession though. Coming forward again. Obi will come off his line. Kong Fuang just too far behind it. It's Sugioka. Banquet. Seen plenty of the ball in the second half, Japan, but still haven't come up with that key to unlock this Vietnamese defence as yet. Doi Mank has performed well, as has these other two central defenders, Din Trong and Tien Zum. Miyoshi. Away by Doi Mank. Hara. Atsuze. Sugioka needs a quality ball in. That's a good header away. Stooped really low for that one. Din Trong, and now a break on for Vietnam. Kang Hai. Just out of the reach of Vun Hao. Maeda on the chase. Showing his pace once again, getting in behind Duntrong, but he's done well. Did really well there, the defender. Dukhoy. Diamank. Van Tan. Matsumoto. Hatsuze. Sugioka. Iwasaki. Continuing to play the ball around with a little bit of pace and quality, Japan, but it's when it gets into the final third that's when they're really struggling to find some space. You see the white shirts back behind the ball. Miyoshi's ball in towards Maeda. Watanabe. Hara. Final change coming up for Vietnam. I don't think it's number 1 that's coming off. The board might be playing up there slightly, but certainly the man coming on is Van Dijk. Still very warm temperatures here. Japan coming across to take on some water while there's a injury to Kang Hai. I think it is Kang Hai, the man that's coming off. Just saw the signal there from the trainer. He's the man who got that early goal. Mistake by Obi, the goalkeeper. Swiveled his body and just played it back across Obi. Knew that he wouldn't be able to reach it because of how far out of position he was, and a fantastic reaction from Park Hang-seo. The goal scorer, it appears. So Van Dijk is on. As you probably just saw as well, Japan are going to make another change. Ayazi Ueda is going to come on, one of the 2 strikers on the bench. That will be their final change as well when he finally gets on. To Van Kiet. Van Tan. Kong Fu. That's Suze. Iwasaki, played through. Maeda! Flag surfing won't count. Vietnam saved by the assistant on this near side. It was good build-up again from Japan. Maeda looking again to get off the dust. He was coming back, as you see, from an offside position. Good decision by the officials. Well, it is Maeda's last action of the game as well, because he's now going off to be replaced by a man from Hosei University, Ayazi Ueda. 18 years of age. On appearance in the previous 2 matches for U23. He comes on as a straight swap. He's got less than 10 minutes to try and get his side an equaliser. Shot took a deflection. Obi pushes it wide. That's into the path of Van Dijk, the substitute. That's taken by Obi. So Vietnam still leading by a goal to 0. Going through as group winners as it stands. Watanabe. Towards U23, comfortably taken by Tien Dung. There is the possibility, by the way, that we could have a penalty shootout between these two if Japan were to get an equaliser. The criteria would be the same if it was to finish 1-1. So they'd have the same number of points. A draw means neither side comes out on top against the other. Goal difference would be the same. Goals scored would be the same. Might make for an exciting finale. Japan have got 8 minutes to try and get that goal. If not, it is Vietnam that are going through as group winners. Incidentally, the fair play only if it was level between 2 teams that aren't playing each other, because obviously then they couldn't take the penalty kicks against each other. So fair play comes in. Yellow and red cards you all get minus figures for. Fair play at the moment, by the way. If it were to go, if it had been down to fair play, then Vietnam would have gone through anyway, because Japan have picked up 2 yellow cards. Vietnam have yet to pick up a booking in the match, or in the tournament rather.
Nhau là kia, bút hỏng hết rồi. Muốn làm gì? Lên bài rồi. Cái sách mới của anh ấy, học bài học bạ. Nằm ở đây.
I think Vietnam will return the ball to Japan. Indeed they do, through Van Kiet.
Thế thêm mực rồi. Nào kia mũi.
Hara. Clearance hits Miyoshi.
Thì xuống đứng mẹ rồi.
Be seen as a bowsman. By Hajime Moriyasu. Lovely ball over the top. Obi came, changed his mind and eventually made the right decision. Tuck chin, couldn't get the elevation on the ball to chip it over the goalkeeper, who's a big imposing figure. Obi had to stretch anyway. Tatsuta was the man chasing back. Miyoshi. Slight hesitation before Tien Sung cleared away. Kung Fu. Hammered away by Vun Hao. Iwasaki. Watanabe. Rahara. Hatsuze.
Ôi rồi. Mẹ.
Hit the target. Just for a second, Japan opened up and let Vietnam get a good sighted goal, and a second goal would surely have put it beyond the Japanese. Tatsuta didn't quite get close enough, but the shot pulled wide of Obi's post. It's the second time they pulled the shot across the face of goal. Approaching the final minutes of the 90. Vietnam edging closer to maintaining their 100% record and going through as group winners. Natsumoto. Hara.
Ồ.
Nice ball forward. Here's a chance.
May quá.
What a chance for Japan. In the final seconds of the 90, a smile from the coach.
Mẹ thằng Nhật nó thích làm quả đi. Của mình một bóng thì mẹ đi háo làm bóng thì bay ra ngoài người ngã. Đấy. Đấy mà háo làm bóng thì xong với nó rồi. Ôi mẹ cái bọn này. Trời ơi Dũng mà. Thằng Nhật nó sao nó bị treo cái này ta. Ra video tự treo cái mẹ nè. Mẹ mình nó mà háo được bóng ngoài xong rồi. Mình được Văn Đức vào sân làm quả xít vào. Nhưng mà nói đến giờ có bị thua không? Còn loét hoặc nó phát trực tiếp mẹ. Đúng phút đấy. Bây giờ cái thằng Hoàng nó có nói gì không? Rồi chết rồi.
This one up just yet. Didn't drop with a header. Van Tan hammers the ball up to halfway. On his far as
cả sóng cả đài nó đều nghe được. Thằng Hải còn vào học bài. Xem cái này á. Xem của ai đấy? Ai kia? Ôi người ta nói lung tung ở đây rồi.
Hatsuze.
Người kia ở đây đây. Phải không?
Tatsuta. rather. He was quickly back to his feet. It just for a second looked like it might open up once again for Japan. Iwasaki just there. No, just tripped over it straight back on his feet. Just evaded that outstretched leg of Fun Hao. Well, credit to Japan. Pressure on Vietnam, but Vietnam have soaked it up like a sponge, and they have just a couple more minutes to hang on. Tianzong. Fun Hao. Nicely played forward. Kung Fu. Forced to check back. Still with a chance. Fine defending in the end. Just when Japan were committing no forward, Vietnam looking to seize an advantage. Malaysia, China and Uzbekistan are the only other teams with 100% records so far. They all have one more game to play. Park Hang-seo returns to his bench. This could be the moment where Vietnam can just run the seconds off the clock. Turns inside Sugioka. Challenge from Matsumoto. Away by Tianzong. Well, despite the fact the goal came early, it's been a fascinating battle between these two, the two unbeaten sides in the group. One last chance maybe. Tried a clever little back heel, but it is Vietnam that keep up their 100% record to win Group D. They go through to the round of 16 with momentum behind them. They await their opponents. It'll be one of the teams that finishes in third place from Groups B, E or F. Japan are also through, of course, but they know they'll play Malaysia now in the round of 16, and that will be another tough game for Hajime Moriyasu's side. That goal coming very early on in the game.
Trận đấu đã kết thúc.
The goal that settled the points in this one. Kang Hai seizing on that opportunity from Obi, the goalkeeper, the mistake from Obi, the goalkeeper. Japan have given their all. It wasn't quite enough in the end.
Trận đấu kết thúc với tỷ số là 1-0. Nhưng về Việt Nam với một chiến thắng do một chân sút Quang Hải. Quang Hải với chiến thắng 1-0. U23 Nhật Bản giúp Việt Nam lên vị trí nhất bảng của bảng D. Trận đấu kết thúc rồi.